as a living. You must go through many things. There's nothing impossible if you.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for Tyrese Halliburton.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Jackson is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. The shot's good from Claxton. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Siakam. Shot clock at 5. And it's Halliburton missing. Johnson outside. Over Jackson. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Raptors. Halliburton sets the pick for Mathurin. And the 3 off target. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Nobody near Schroeder. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Jackson from long range. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Wilson. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Claxton the pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Schroeder and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Johnson's shot is off. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Schroeder against Halliburton. Shoots over Schroeder. Halliburton, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here's Schroeder. His last outing, 16 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Really left alone that time. Johnson's got 5.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Outside Turner, pass to Jackson, or the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the basket by Johnson.
You can see no hesitation on the catch by Cam Johnson. This is why he's on the floor, folks.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Halliburton. After Keon Johnson's bucket, back to Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
First free throw is good. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. Watford, no good with the triple. Halliburton against Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Pass to Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Turner, no good. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now, here is Halliburton. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder, Siakam passes to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. From the arc. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Schroeder finds Johnson. Now Claxton. Turner covering. From deep, Johnson drops in the tray. Johnson's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Jackson from long range.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Shake Milton in for Johnson. Schroeder hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Toppin. Outside, Walker. Toppin sets a screen for Walker. Back to Toppin. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen by Walker. Pass to McConnell. Siakam outside. Now Toppin. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Hits it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Schroeder. This one for 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Outside, Walker. Tapping a screen on Simmons. Walker the pass to McConnell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Pacers lead by 1.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Schroeder. The good-looking shot from the wing. Schroeder's got his 2nd basket of the night.
We know this. Dennis Schroeder at the point guard position is a thirsty scorer.
McConnell passes to Toppin. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Schroeder outside. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Toppin. McConnell kicks to Walker. Here's Furphy. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Nets. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Right back after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. We've got Whitehead. Ben Simmons is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Wilson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Milton. It's hauled in by Furphy. And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent group. Pass to McConnell. And here's Halliburton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Free throw, no good for Walker. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
And Brooklyn has possession after Indiana gets the 3. Shoots from 12. Walker with the rebound. Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Good work there as it goes. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
Boy, how about the stop and pop? Ben Simmons with the quick delivery.
And Toppin throws it down.
Explosive above the rim player. Mr. Toppin have at it.
Simmons passes to Milton. Back to Simmons. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season and has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Now, here's Halliburton. 8 points for him.
Halliburton just understands how to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. There's Whitehead. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Pacers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Martin's checked in for the Nets. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for T.J. McConnell. Free throw, no good for Walker. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Milton kicks to Simmons. And the layup falls. Simmons got 9.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Tapping a screen on Martin, and a wide open look for Walker, and it's off from three-point range. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Simmons. Here's Watford. From outside, off the mark. Halliburton against Milton. Indiana again missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Martin. In Indiana with a change here too. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Walker. Pacers trail by 4. Toppin sends a screen for Halliburton. Off target from outside.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Simmons finds Milton. Back to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Indiana moving it around. Back to Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Halliburton with the steal. Now, here's McConnell. Back to Halliburton. Carries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 11.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Here's Milton. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Jackson. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Over Claxton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Milton with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Claxton with the bucket, and the Nets lead by 5. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Turner. Claxton with the steal. Here's Milton. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Offensive rebound, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Changes for Brooklyn. Wilson, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for Simmons, and it's Johnson in for Shake Milton. The Pacers also changing it up. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Halliburton. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 7-point differential. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one, and that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. Schroeder's got 9.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Siakam outside. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Outside Jackson, pass to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Releases. It's hauled in by Claxton.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Wilson. Still scoreless. Claxton a screen on Mathurin. Johnson's shot is off. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Mathurin. A beautiful reverse layup. Mathurin's got 7 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, you get the sense that pressure sometimes makes Dennis Schroeder sharper, and really good job against a contest right there.
Now, here's McConnell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Turner with a screen on Johnson. That's a 2 from Mathurin. Misses the jumper.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Schroeder. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Mathurin. No good on the 3. Nets leading by 5. Johnson dishes to Schroeder. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson, that's for 2, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. .41 seconds left to play here in the half. Turner up top. Pass to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Schroeder. And McConnell gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Schroeder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Fires from way outside. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. You know, we got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Please direct your attention to the second quarter. Get ready for the Fed half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Now you're so close. Nice try. Give it up for our contestants.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
When I look at the Nets, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Nets.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You gotta like what Cam Johnson has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Jackson, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Here's Halliburton after Keon Johnson's bucket. Turner with a screen on Schroeder. Halliburton for three. Indiana with a new shot clock. Siakam inside the three-point line. Drained for 2 points. Siakam's got his third basket of the night. Schroeder looking around. Claxton a screen on Jackson. From deep, Johnson hands it from downtown. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. For 3, Siakam. Offensive rebound, Pacers.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's plus 5 in that category.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, Keon Johnson. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And he can't hit the second. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Now here's Schroeder, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Schroeder passes to Wilson. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Jackson. Turner with it. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over Johnson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Siakam's got 9 points.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Johnson, the pass to Schroeder. It's good from the top of the key. He's got 14.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Mathurin with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Schroeder. 14 points for him. Pass to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Over Jackson. A shot by Johnson, no good. Pacers trail by 9. Left side Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Keon Johnson.
Clearly a foul.
For Indiana, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Nets leading by 8. Down low. Here's Wilson over Mathurin. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, tremendous pass from Cam Johnson there. Nice work.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Jalen Wilson. At the line, 1 shot.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 11. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, a little pump fake by Dennis Schroeder gets the defender to bite and makes them pay.
At the line, 2 times.
That's good from Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Pacers with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Siakam, the bounce pass. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 14.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Mathurin to the left side wing. They double-team Siakam. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. To the inside. Here's Halliburton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
Pass to Johnson. Schroeder outside. Here's the screen. Trains the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep, and his size really hard to guard.
Schroeder, he sinks the 11-footer. And the Nets lead by 8. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Halliburton outside, and Indiana another 3.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
To the middle, Turner with the steal. Halliburton drives in. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Shot is good off the back rim and in. That's 23 points for Dennis Schroeder.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6. Good D by Johnson. Nets leading by 7. Johnson outside to the right side. Schroeder kicks to Wilson. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Jackson passes to Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Nets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Schroeder finds Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Outside Wilson. Paxton a screen on Halliburton. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. And you look at Johnson, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic.
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the line.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 13. Johnson outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Furphy. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam kicks to Toppin. They grab their own miss. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Walker finds Toppin. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Toppin's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Johnson outside. Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Walker the pass to Siakam. Now Walker. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Pass to Johnson. Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 20 points.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. They get a hand on it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Simmons. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Siakam. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Shake Milton is out there with Whitehead. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Martin. And it's Watford in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Pass to Watford. Here's Whitehead. Here's Halliburton. McConnell finds Halliburton. Here's Furphy, covered by Martin. Here's McConnell. Off target from 3-point range. Gwinnett shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Hilton the pass to Watford. Simmons a screen on Walker. The shot by Watford, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
And the basket is good. And the Nets lead by 5.
Boy, a sliver of room. That's all he needed to get to the bucket. Nice, aggressive move, slipping and sliding his way through.
Now, here's Halliburton. Unloads from 13. Again, Indiana.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Screen by Simmons. Watford, that's good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Walker. The rebound by Watford. Nets leading by 5. Now here's Simmons. Toppin covering. Outside Martin. The three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Now here's Milton. Simmons sets a screen for Milton. Kept alive. Back to Simmons. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
The Nets making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And Indiana with a change here too. Jackson's checked in. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Over Simmons. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good.
Now, Obi Toppin has a high release point because of the size, so the mid-range, yeah, that's good.
Here's Schroeder. Good on the triple. Schroeder's got 26 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right
there. Walker's shot is off. Nets leading by 5. Simmons, the bounce pass. Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. The three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Schroeder from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Toppin. Jackson setting the pick here for Toppin. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that Pelicans game, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Whitehead's checked in for Martin. Brownie's checked in for the Pacers. Out left to the wing. Pass to Simmons. Simmons, a screen on Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got 17 points here in the second half. Toppin sends a screen for McConnell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Jackson. Indiana moving it around. And they double up Brown. Here's McConnell. They get it back. Brown finds Halliburton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Halliburton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Simmons, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Schroeder missing. Pacers trail by 5. Outside for Halliburton. Shoots over Schroeder. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Halliburton's got 31.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Simmons sets a screen for Schroeder. And the Nets miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jackson kicks to McConnell. Brown sets a screen for Halliburton. Pass to Brown, and he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Moses Brown. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Mathurin. Inside. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Siakam.
Now, this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around. Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
To tie it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Keon Johnson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Turner. Over Wilson. The shot by Turner, no good. Johnson against Siakam. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
15.
On defense, the Pacers. And stolen by Siakam.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And here is Siakam. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Johnson finds Johnson. Now here's Schroeder. Paxton a screen on Halliburton. Johnson the pass to Schroeder. Paxton a screen on Halliburton. A three-pointer is right on target. Schroeder's got 9 points in the quarter.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid at big moments, and he delivers big time. Oh, big time, pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Now here's Johnson. Paxton trying to free himself up. Count it, and the foul. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Halliburton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 35.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And it's Schroeder missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Siakam with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Here's Schroeder. Good work defensively by Turner. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Mathurin passes to Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Shoots over Schroeder. Good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Brooklyn with the ball. Schroeder. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Wow, a huge play from Dennis Schroeder. You love the focus.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
You can see when Cameron Johnson gets his rhythm, he is so effective on the offensive end.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. Schroeder up top. It falls!
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat.